Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So today I can see the ingredients here means we're gonna make bread, huh?
Yes, and it's
What kind of
called
bread?
Portuguese bread. It is. They seen it before and they were like, "Please make that bread." And I have made other breads before from the sourdough starter, but someone who's special suggested and said, "Can you please start with the bread just using yeast?" So I sent Zach to the market because a lot of people are used to yeast.
And but you usually don't use it.
We don't use yeast, but since someone suggested that, I thought that's a really good idea because of people are used to using yeast. On our channel also we have sourdough starter breads that we have used it in the past, so you guys can check that too. But today, since most of the people are used to using just a regular yeast, we will use yeast for this bread.
It's a common ingredient in most breads, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So I sent Zach to the market. I said, "Go get me to the store. Please get me a package. They come as 2 yeast." And he said, "What's yeast?" Because our children don't know what yeast is. So I tried to describe it, and I said, "Go to the bacon area and this and that." So he picked up this one, and I never seen that before.
Okay. That's just one packet too.
Well, it was 2. I cut it already.
Okay.
And so he picked it up, and this morning I was looking at it. I thought he did a good job. Look at the sign.
Gluten-free.
Because he is a gluten-free person.
Yeah.
So this is what we will be using, but any yeast package will do. In the past, I always used also fish, and I would just mix it. But God blessed me with this beauty mix, and it was someone was moving out of the country and was throwing it. So I have it about a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So if you don't have this mixer, it's okay. Years I have mixed it with my hand, and that's okay. What we're going to do is mix our yeast first. 1 package of yeast, mix it 1/4 cup of warm water, and everything that we mix in this bread, I will put it in the description. So, what's so funny?
I get the sous chef jobs.
Oh, please be my guest.
I don't know the recipe.
Please.
I don't know the recipe. I'll be the sous chef. I'm fine.
You can even let that sit for a few minutes to mix the yeast. The yeast goes first. So yeast is in there. Now we will use, it calls a cup of milk.
Okay.
This is
Coconut milk.
coconut milk. We make our own homemade coconut milk, and that's what we have. And one of our children can't have milk stuff, so I thought I should use it. So any milk you want, you can use it. So we will need just 1 cup. Oh, it smells so good.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Cup of milk goes in there. We are using duck eggs because duck eggs are good for baking, and we have tons of it from the ducks. So we're using 3.
Put that in?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Now, 1 more liquid. I use honey, but you can use sugar. So we will do like 1/2 cup of honey. This morning after the prayer, I was able to get this honey jar and just let it sit upside down so it doesn't go to waste, you know. About 1/2 cup of honey goes in there. Remember you all how we made butter homemade? How does it feel, a butter that you made homemade? They seen the video already.
Yeah.
This is why we made that homemade butter. Now you can use it to the
bread.
your own bread.
Yeah, it's nice. Looks good.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Oh, the whole thing.
Yeah, 1 stick of butter, teaspoon of salt,
There we go.
and then you mix everything together. There goes the flour. We're using organic all-purpose flour. She did a good job, didn't she?
Yeah. So the thing is,
Yep, now you just slowly get it
Take it off of this.
Yep, and we have a bowl ready, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil. Put a little bit of oil in here. Easy to get it out later. You're breathing so loud. You okay?
Work.
Huh?
It's work.
I used to do it by hand.
Yeah.
This thing is nice. Yep, there we
So
go.
I was going to ask you, this little thing here.
The hook,
Yeah, that's
Captain Hook.
that's the preferred thing. You don't use a different kind of.
This is what I use.
Tool.
It's easier. I can just get it out.
Yeah.
If I use the other tools,
Then
we'll
it's
be
really
in
hard to
trouble.
get out.
Yeah, yeah. So now we're just gonna go ahead and put this in here, and set it in a warm place for a couple of hours. So now I just go ahead and let it rest for a little bit. Let's put a little bit of oil here. It in, and
Is this called kneading it?
it's called giving some love. I don't know what that is, honey. See, you just keep tucking it in, and then we'll just put it in the dish. There goes the bread. Bismillah.
You gotta cover it or what?
So now we will let it sit for a couple of hours. It really depends the warmth of your house. This area, it's cold in our house, so I think I'm gonna take it outside and let it sit there. But before I do that, we have wet towel. I'm just gonna cover it.
And why wet? It's a part of the secrets. Why?
It just gives it moist, so it doesn't dry out. If you leave it uncovered or dry towel,
Yeah.
it will become a crusty on the top.
Okay.
Yeah. Wet washcloth cover it, so it keeps it nice and moist. And then I have beeswax. I just cover it a little bit. So we'll take it outside.
You want me to carry it?
Quick question.
Yeah.
This video we are doing on Father's Day,
Yeah.
June 18. It's gonna come on the week before Eid.
Okay.
I just want to take a moment to say Happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you.
What's that one thing you can share today that comes in your mind or heart? Let's set it down. We're both holding it up like.
Yeah.
What comes to your mind and heart, since it's like the world is acknowledging as a father? Okay, that tells us all. He's got teary eyes. I gotta go.
Okay.
Take your glasses out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You are a father of what?
Father of, you can say 7.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. One waiting for us in the hereafter, inshallah.
Yeah. Isn't that something? Somebody's waiting for us the hereafter.
Mm-hmm.
And right now saying it probably, I can't wait to see my mom and dad.
Inshallah. Yeah.
I guess that's the answer of the Father's Day. Sorry.
What?
To bring khushu', you know,
Oh.
on Father's Day.
Yeah, I can carry that.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about bread is it teaches you to be patient. But the end of the day, you are feeding something beautiful and delicious to your family instead of a store-bought. Let's check our bread and see any changes. That looks great. Nice. It's not only doubled up, it tripled up, mashallah, tabarakallah. I have a couple of pans that I will go ahead and oil it so the bread doesn't stick. If you want, you can even sprinkle a little flour. My hands have oil, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on top of the island here. Let's go ahead and bring the bread dough. Bismillah. Beautiful. Let's divide it into halves. Just tuck it in underneath. Let's put a little flour in the bread basket here. The basket will give it a nice shape. Bismillah. And just keep it together. Let's cover it for a few minutes and let it rise again. So this is the Portuguese bread. I just roll it. Shape it as you desire. Make sure you tuck it in underneath. Babe,
Yeah.
I just did. You want me to show you?
Yeah,
He was working in the farm, preparing the fence for the lambs.
Yep.
Do you want me to show you how I?
No, it's fine.
You just roll it.
Yeah, and then you circle it around.
Yes, and
Tuck it
then
in.
I did tuck it in. Good
Okay.
job. I'm just gonna go ahead and cover it
Okay.
and let it rise a few more minutes.
Nice. She's making bread.
So this one we'll just do the egg wash on top. This one we just gonna go ahead and design it, okay, honey?
Okay. How you designing it?
Watch. There.
Oh, I see with the little lines.
Yep, you see?
You gonna leave the powder on that one, or you? Gonna...
Yep.
Okay.
So with this one, you can just score it however you like. I'm just gonna there and there. Beautiful. A little bit of egg wash. It'll be pretty. The original recipe calls it sprinkle a little sugar on top. We don't use sugar, so I'm gonna just go ahead and drizzle a little honey on top. I already preheat the oven, so we'll just go ahead and bake it. Make sure to keep eye on and put your timer on. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe, and please let me know if you make it and how does your family like it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give the videos thumbs up, and Eid Mubarak to you. I hope that you enjoy and have a beautiful, blessed Eid. So let's check. The bread is almost done now. I always say homemade is the best. Let's peek. Woof! Looks good. I said to myself, well, that's baking. Why don't I make bread for me and my husband? Both of us, we practice low carb. So I'll go ahead and make our bread and show you quickly. I have some duck eggs with salt and pepper. I shredded some cheese. Let's add that in there. the bread is done. I just have a little waffle machine.
You know what's the first thing that happens?
What happened?
A lady goes, oh, let's see a lady's like staring up at these hanging baskets. She needs help getting them down. I'm like, oh man, do you need help? She's like, oh yes, whoa, your hair, it's so big. I was like, oh yeah, do you need help getting down a basket? She's like, let's see the hair without the hat on. I was like, okay. I take off my hat, she's like, wow.
Go pray to her.
Just the first person I've seen, Mom.
You came a good time. Time to get the bread out. Bismillah. Woo! Hot. It took about 35 minutes though. A little longer. Let that cool down completely. So this is what we eat, my husband and I. Here are both of the breads almost cooled down, and here is our little waffle low carb breads too. Everything came together real nice, alhamdulillah. Let's go ahead and cut it. The time of the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they used to just break bread, right? There you have it. Now we shared a few videos. Let me know what is your favorite. We made butter, now you made bread, so let me know. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Thanks for stopping Muslim Farmville.